Hello everyone on Patreon and on YouTube. Sorry about not having a video yesterday. I guess things got kind of busy, but I'm going to try to, I guess, record a few more this weekend so I can hopefully have kind of a buffer. So hopefully there won't be like a pause in between. So I guess I haven't really gotten any questions lately, but I thought I'd talk about something that I sort of thought about talking about a few times, but wasn't sure if anyone would be interested. But basically, I'd like to talk. It's gonna. I mean, sorry, I ramble on a lot. I'd like to talk about depression and art and animation. Mainly because I mean, this is like it's an important thing to talk about, and it comes up a lot. And basically, in working with people and talking to people online, it's something that is brought up a lot. Now, I've actually had depression since around the age of 10, and I guess kind of struggled with it since that time, and still do to this day. But basically, I guess the main reason I'm saying this is because when I guess just dealing with that and knowing that there are other people that do deal with it and seeing how they deal with it was always helpful. So I'm hoping that this is actually a helpful kind of video. So basically, I'd like to say that I mean to anyone out there, I guess animators, artists, or even it's just everyone in general that's dealing with depression. I mean, it's a terrible thing to deal with, and basically, I mean, trying to explain it to someone who has never dealt with it, I mean, they rarely understand. But I mean, there are ways to deal with it, and I found, I mean, personally, that animation and art is the way that I definitely deal with it. I mean, if you've seen, I mean, I'm guessing you have seen my videos if you're watching this. But definitely I tend to make darker stories now and then, and even when I'm trying to tell a lighter story, I do kind of move towards like a darker spin. And it's really just me kind of, I guess, just kind of working my inner thoughts. And anyone who is basically dealing with something like that, or just like having a hard time in life, I think that it's a good practice is to just try and just get your feelings out just through any means. I mean, like through writing, this drawing, this sculpting, music, just any kind of healthy way that you can do it, just to express the way that you feel. I mean, it's sometimes it's hard to find someone to talk to, but I mean, if you can just get it down on paper, I think that it's always a great way to go. Even if you don't think that you can draw, or you don't think you can sculpt, and you don't think that you can write, the important thing is that you just I mean you do it for yourself. I mean, you just you just go for it. You don't, I mean, you don't really need like to try and get to like a talent or like a certain level, or try to compete with other people. I mean, there's a Mr. Rogers clip where he makes a drawing of a basic house, and it's this beautiful thing because he made it, and it wouldn't exist if he hadn't have made it. And that's pretty much what I'm trying to, what I'm saying, like what I think is a great thing to do is to just use like a creative way of writing, drawing, music, even like cooking, just something like that, just a creative way to just express how you feel. And along with that, talking is always great. And I actually use a service called talkspace, which is it's like a therapy app, which is just fantastic. I mean, like regular therapy, you would have to I mean, it's like a once a week kind of thing, can get expensive. But with talkspace, the nice thing is that I mean, you're more or less like texting to the person. You can do face to face online, but you send a message, they send back, and it can be like a daily kind of thing. Whenever you're feeling just lost, you can send a message. And it's just nice knowing that there's someone that you can talk to if you feel like you can't really turn to anyone else. But I guess the most important thing is just to know that if you do have those kind of feelings, you're definitely not alone. Especially, I guess, if you work in animation and just like in the art industry, I've come across pretty much everyone, nearly everyone I've come across, like has something like this, like deals with something like this. And even if you're not in, I mean, like there's just a lot of people deal with it, and I think we definitely don't talk enough about it. And I know, I mean, one of the reasons is that it's just it's hard to talk about it, it's hard to explain, it's hard to bring up. Even right now, this is something that I mean, I feel strange just bringing it up, but I do think it's a good thing just to kind of start a dialogue about it. Um, but that being said, I mean, not all these videos aren't going to be all about. I mean, I don't really address things like this all the time, but yeah, I just thought it was something important to bring up. I hope you don't mind that I brought this up, but yeah, so I guess that's all I got to say on that. So I hope all of you are doing great out there, and I hope that if you are feeling in a strange place or just kind of feeling lost, and those moments can be like extremely just just feels like the world's just kind of closing in on you. Just know that there are people you can talk to. There, I mean, you can just, I mean, you can get through it, and yeah, I hate to sound like I guess that's what everyone kind of says, but it's true. There are people out there who know how you feel. You're not alone, and yeah, I just that's all I really wanted to say on that. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and I hope all of you are doing great out there. Have a good night.